Happyville, it's a clothing brand renowned for its fusion of global street culture and South African aesthetics. Founded in 2017 by Lebohang Serame alongside Fargo Seremane, the brand has been instrumental in shaping distinctive identity, blending nostalgic street culture influences with local South African elements at large. And they've really and recently partnered with Johnnie Walker Blonde to push more boundaries, redefine norms within the fashion and whisky industries as well. And to chat a little bit more about this morning, how the brand started, the new partnership, and really what they're expecting going forward, we are joined by the co-founders, Lebohang Serame and Fargo Seremane. Good morning to the both of you. Thank you for your time at this hour.
Thank you for having us.
I was saying yellow is a happy color, Happyville. It makes sense. Talk to us about how it started. Lebohang, perhaps you could tell us about that journey culminating from 2017 onwards.
We started the business in seven years ago, and I took memories from my childhood. You know, I used to live with my grandparents when I was still younger, and my grandmother used to sew as well. So it was a very warm household, and you know, there was a lot of fashion as well in the house. My mom, every time she'd go to work, the night before, she'd ask me how do I look? Does this match with this? So that started growing on me, and then at some point, I started the brand, and
and I mean, now it's an art form, it's a creative expression as well. You come together and collaborate. Fargo, how would you have co-founded this, and how would you have met and partnered on this journey?
So basically, I started off as a model for him. Actually, made in the streets of Braamfontein. I was really interested in working with him. And after that, I think 2021, started working together. It took some time to actually find our groove, our move. But after that, the history's just been writing itself, literally.
Because speaking of which, it was fun on the formation of a leather jacket. And so if you're looking back to how that started, how that became so distinct, what was that fun memory? And then obviously the evolution now that it's a global brand.
The fond memory was purely from my mom. There's a blue leather jacket she has that she used to love, and she used to match it with her phone and stuff. And the first leather piece that we made was a blue leather jacket. So from there, people loved the jackets. The leather just ran, and we're like, this is our brand. This is where we are.
How do you think that has helped to cement your name in the industry and really contribute to South Africa's fashion industry, our growing industry that obviously needs a lot of help and recovery, but also taking the world by storm?
It's really a huge take on us, because also we are showing that South Africa also has a fashion market, a streetwear fashion market, and we could do more. We could extend it to a global stage, and I think it's also just showing that pop culture in South Africa also is relevant. And if you were to look at it right now, Africa is really the biggest pop culture. And we just are in a stand to put it out there and show that we're something to be looked at, literally.
I agree, and also Africa being so young, having such a young population, there's that vibrancy, there's energy, ideas, there's a new generation that's taking over as well. Speaking of which, you collaborate then with existing brands. So old meets new. Talk to us about that collaboration as well. I mean, the color sort of gives it away. Something.
Johnnie Walker hit us up, and they wanted to work with the young brand, you know, a brand that speaks to the youth, fly guys like ourselves, you know. And, you know, we came up with this collaboration. We made jackets, three jackets. It was two
puffer hoodies,
two puffers, and the denims.
So also these are also incorporated in the branding of the bottle, the colors. So that's also, it's just how we imagined it in clothes from the actual bottle. So
I know that there's different ways of expressing ourselves. I know there's someone on TikTok who's busy making pictures of Olympians, but high fashion. So it's great that we're also adding our voices to that. And you're right, we're solidifying our presence in pop culture. I wonder, you know, challenges that would have come along your way. I mean, what would that have looked like, the support from your family and friends, and just even penetrating the market? How easy or difficult was that for you guys?
So in the beginning, I had a lot of support from my family and friends. I knew a few friends who were into photography, modeling, so they helped a lot in the beginning. penetrating the market was not so, yeah, it was a bit hard. But eventually, you know, just putting your work out there with the help of like social media as well, like it reaches like very far, like it travels.
Places you'd never actually expect to.
Yeah.
Because that's actually what I wanted to speak about, the role of this digital world and how you've come to embrace it and navigate it. And then also offlining the convo, I was asking you about traveling. So what does that digital footprint look like? But also in reality, where would you want to go?
It actually has extended more because our pieces actually have been like ordered from outside the country. We have customers from outside the country. So for us, it's like, it's a calling to say, yo, we actually see you guys. So like, come alive. So we're just pushing into those industries and also having a brand like Johnnie Walker to actually amplify ourselves and push it further. So yeah, it's a bit tough, but it's steps to the right direction.
For me, it's also nostalgic, especially when you're outside the country. Having something that reminds you of home, it just makes it easier when you're missing family and friends. So you now, this is where you are at this point. I mean, no pressure. What else can we expect from you going forward in terms of collaborations, even?
Yeah, so we've been doing a bunch of pop-ups. So Johnnie Walker also helps us with those as well. So we're going to be collaborating more with them as well. And future for Happyville, I mean, there's still more. Check out our website, www.happyvillestore.com. And we're going to be releasing new pieces as well, you know.
Just like our slogan, there's a happy ending. We're chasing our happy ending.
Absolutely. I wonder why the world is in need of happiness. What did you come to realize about that?
We all need happiness all the time. Like, it's tough. It's really tough, but like, you just need a smile every day and just keep going.
Well,
honestly.
Keep going, and thank you for happy endings. Going to leave the conversation there. Thank you for your time. Lebohang Serame and Fargo Seremane, co-founders of Happyville, joining us this morning and sharing in on the entrepreneurial journey with us. Well done, and they keep flying the flag high for South Africa.